All right, so this one's a 2023 salesperson. It's only got 430 miles on it. So 2023 used, 400 miles, Sequoia, and they want $102,000 for it. And my wife actually noticed something very interesting about this dealership is they had a ton of 2023 vehicles with less than like 500 miles, and they were selling them as used. They can put any price on a used vehicle that they want to, and they don't even have to show the MSRPs. It looks weird, it smells weird. All right, so today we're at a Honda dealership because you guys wanted to see some prices of some Hondas, and we're going to turn that camera just a little bit. There we go. And so we're here checking out some prices for you guys. So I'm a man of the people. You wanted Hondas, we got Hondas today. So we've been to this dealership before, and last time we were here, they didn't have a whole lot of cars, and they've got a lot more Honda Accords, a lot more CR-Vs here. And I think it's an element of they're just starting to get more inventory, and we're seeing sales numbers still go up across these manufacturers. But the problem is their inventory levels are going up higher than what their sales rates are. So at some point that level is going to get to where they're going to have more cars than they can actually sell as the inventory continues to increase, but demand increasingly goes down. All right, so this one's a 2023 salesperson. I'm just kidding. Did you stop recording?
No, I tried to.
I'm joking.
I don't know why that made me nervous. You looked all panicked.
I know. I was trying to.
You're so funny.
Funny.
So funny. Notice the camera shaking, everyone.
Why are you so scared of salespeople?
I wasn't. I was scared of your tone.
You worried they're gonna take you inside?
No.
Oh no, we don't want that.
I don't know what we're here for.
2023 Honda Pilot all-wheel drive TRG. MSRP is $50,350, and you get your added-on $3,000 protection package with the points, and it's $53,345. Now there is a salesperson there. All right, so this one's a 2023 Honda Accord EX. The MSRP on it is $30,610, and what they have here, what we're seeing on a lot of vehicles, is they have just this dealer installed protection package, and they just give a total fee of $3,000 for it, but it includes nitrogen, wheel locks, mud guards, all-weather mats, trunk tray, 3 years crystal fusion, I'm not sure what that is, windshield protection. It has a 7-day 500-mile exchange program, which I'm sure there's a lot of fine print for that. But the other thing is you get 10,000 points here at this dealership. What do you think that even means?
Maybe a keychain.
Yeah, so maybe you can turn that in. It's like at Chuck E. Cheese or something. You can turn in the points for. My son likes those, likes the little bow and arrows that you get at the games place. So maybe that's it. 10,000 points. That's got to be a lot. But all that's $3,000, and you get a total of $33,605 for this 2023 Honda Accord EX. All right, this one's a 2023 Honda Odyssey Sport. MSRP is $42,705. You get all your add-ons again for your $3,000. You get your 10,000 points on this one too. And the total is $45,700 for this Odyssey Sport. All right, this is a 2023 Ridgeline. It's the all-wheel drive black edition. I think this is the highest line that they have, but the MSRP on this is $50,900, and you're going to have your $3,000 fee on top of this, so you're about $54,000 for this Honda Ridgeline. All right, this is a 2023 Accord, but it's an LX model, so a step down. And its MSRP is $28,845, and I don't see the add-on little sticker on the side, so maybe they don't have it on every one of their vehicles, but we've seen it on most of them, so I would assume they probably do. But anyway, the MSRP on this one is the LX. It's $28,845. All right, we got two SUVs right here. We got an HRV and we got the CRV, so we're going to check the HRV first. So it's a 2023 HRV. It's a two-wheel drive. It's an LX. and the MSRP on this is $25,550. And with your added on and your Chuck E. Cheese points, it's a total of $28,545 here. Oh yeah, and we'll go to CRV.
Walk around.
I forgot we were going to do that.
One time you tell me what we're doing.
Yeah. 2023 CRV two-wheel drive EX-L. It has a MSRP of $35,460. Added Chuck E. Cheese points of $3,000, and it's a total of $38,455 for CRV. See if we can find a cheaper one though.
Are you still videoing?
All right, this CRV is a little bit cheaper. It's the LX model, still two-wheel drive, but the MSRP on this one is $30,160. So just I think it's what, $3,000 cheaper than the other one. But your total is $33,155 here for the CRV. So one thing that is interesting that we did not find here is we didn't see any Civics. So a lot of the cheaper end of the four-door sedans, they're just not here. So I don't know if that means they're selling them all out because they're the cheaper tier of Hondas. But last time we were here, we actually saw a couple Civics and no Accords, and this time we're seeing a ton of Accords and no Civics. So it might be just that they're selling them all out or they're not getting them. I'm not actually sure, but we're going to go check another Honda dealership now and see what kind of prices they have and if they have any Civics. All right, here's just this Toyota dealer next to one of the dealerships we're about to check, but just look, they don't have any cars. They're having a hard time keeping any inventory. And I've checked this Toyota dealership before, and it's not because they're really selling a whole lot, I don't think, because they're adding a bunch of market adjustments, like crazy market adjustments. I just think Toyota's having a hard time getting dealers their cars. We've seen it across a lot of these Toyota dealerships. They're just not shipping them any cars, and when they are getting them to them, I mean they're usually selling them right off the truck. All right, we came to this Mazda dealership. A lot of people have been asked about CX-5s. Just check the price on it for you real quick. MSRP on this one is $31,755. At this dealership, they add another one of those packages where they just include everything. Cabin sanitation service, nitrogen. You get a welcome care kit. So that's like when you go to a hotel like the bananas and the apples and the granola bar. I think you get that with this, and all of that costs $3,093. So they don't subdivide all the different things and what you're paying for them. They just give one full package, just like the last dealership. But your total price, $34,848 for this CRV. Nope, it's not CRV. CX-5 just came from Honda dealership. This is Mazda. All right, so now we have a 2023 Mazda CX-9. It's the touring trim, manufacturer retail price $40,100. It's got the all the add-on stuff for $3,093. So the CX-9 here is $43,193. All right, this is a 2023 Mazda CX-50. It actually looks cool. I haven't seen very many of these, but these are nice. It's got a MSRP of $42,830, $3,000 add-ons, $45,923 is what you pay for the CX-50. It's got a 2.5 turbo premium, so nice. All right, so this is the cheapest thing that they have on the lot. It is a 2023 Mazda 3, and it is with your packages and everything that they include in it is $29,803. So at this Mazda dealership, the cheapest thing that you can buy here is still $30,000. But we've got the up model of this. This has got the turbo in it. It's the 2.5 turbo, still Mazda 3, but this one's $40,000 here. So you add the turbo, add a little bit better package, and it's another $10,000 on top of what you're already paying. So little cars, I don't know that they should be this expensive, but they look nice. So maybe somebody will pay it. All right, so we came to this Honda dealership. We wanted to get you a price on a Civic because we didn't see any at the last Honda dealership. But they only have literally like 3 new cars here. They have 2 Accords, and actually they only have 2 new cars. They have two new Accords. So they're full of used cars, and they have to do that because they're not getting any new inventory in. We talked to a sales rep, and he said that they're getting some trucks in the next 2 weeks, but they're really not getting a whole lot of new cars. The story with this Honda dealer though is they just got bought out, so they're going to start out as a new store, and I don't know if that cuts down their allocations, but right now they're not getting any new vehicles, so they had to load up. This is basically a used Honda dealership now, but they have 2 new Accords. They're supposed to be getting some in, but can't really check prices on the used stuff because they don't post them, but there we go. All right, so we've been to Toyota dealerships and we haven't been able to find 4Runners. It's because they're all at this Honda dealership. They've got 4 used 4Runners. So if you want a 4Runner, just go to Honda. All right, so this is a 2023 Sequoia. I've actually never seen one in the wild. This one they have marked as used though, but it's only got 430 miles on it. So 2023 used, 400 miles. Sequoia, and they want $102,000 for it. So used Sequoia, $102,000. All right, so we just went to a dealership and talked to a sales rep, and my wife actually noticed something very interesting about this dealership is they had a ton of 2023 vehicles with less than like 500 miles, and they were selling them as used. So we talked to the sales rep, and we were asking, why do you have all these 2023s that are being sold as used? And what he said is a lot of situations is the customer would just buy it and then sell it back to them, and that didn't really make sense. So we dug in a little deeper, and he was saying that a lot of these cars were worth more used than they were new. And I said, well, if you're going to do that and that's the plan or whatever, why not just add these market adjustments? And then he started talking about allocations. So a lot of times when these dealerships sit on vehicles that are rare, that you don't really see out a lot, they're only going to get a small allocation for these because there's just not a lot in the system. And if they have that vehicle but it takes them a while to sell it, then their allocation will slow down on that rare type of vehicle. So I'm not going to say this dealership was doing that, but what it sounded like, and what my wife absolutely thinks is happening, is that they are actually selling these vehicles. We looked at Carfax too to see where they were registered, like in the same city, and then literally sold right back to the dealership. That they were actually possibly selling them to staff members or ownership, something like that, and then literally buying them back so they could sell them as used vehicles. Now, there will be 2 advantages to that for these new car dealerships. One is that they show it as a sell to their brand, whoever they're selling for, and when they show it as a sell and they're selling more of these rare vehicles, then they're going to get higher allocations for these rare vehicles. And 2, they can put any price on a used vehicle that they want to, and they don't even have to show the MSRPs. I'm not saying this is what's happening in this situation, but it looks weird, it smells weird, and it frustrates my wife. So that's why we're talking about this. But it was interesting to see all this. Something is happening with all these 2023s that have, was there 8 of them with less than 500 miles?
At least. Yeah,
at least 8 of these 2023 models with less than 500 miles. With there being that many at that same store
at one time,
there's not 8 customers at least that is buying this vehicle and saying, you know what, I don't want it. Can you give me my money back? Or in what the salesperson was saying is that they could potentially buy them back for more. That doesn't make any sense, and that's not happening. But it just doesn't pass the sniff test, and it doesn't seem right. I don't know what's going on, but it's probably something similar to what we just gave an example of that could happen with these franchise dealers. I'm just kidding. Did you stop recording?
No, I tried to. Notice the camera shaking, everyone.
You worry they're going to take you inside?
No.
Oh, no, we don't want that.
You're going to go around to the front.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You're the worst at this.
It is a 2023 Mazda
3.
Why can't I see it anywhere?
It's right there.
I know it's a Mazda 3, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is.